you'll be able to sit next to a friend because we actually are going to have a little pair share today, kind of how we normally do in our lessons. So make sure you're sitting next to someone you can talk to, but I want your body facing me. That'll show me you're ready as a learner today. Thank you. Oh, Evan, your body's facing me and we're over here. So can I have just 2 and 2? Does that work well?
Yeah.
Okay. Just your body's strong. Thanks, Evan, for changing that. Oh, thank you for doing that. Good afternoon, readers.
Good afternoon.
You're so sweet. You know, what is the type of, I'm gonna have you look at me. Thank you. What is the kind of book that we've been working on in the class?
The Animals one.
Book. I know we've been working about our animals of South
And
America.
the sea.
Oh, Kendra, can you share that with your friends?
Nonfiction.
We've been working on nonfiction books, you're right. So today I'm going to teach you a new strategy that I've been working on, and it's good readers ask questions before they read so that they can better understand the text.
Like
What's the
estimates?
Oh, hold on. A little bit like an estimate. Here, we'll think about that. I'm going to talk now, but then I'll give you a turn to talk, okay? We'll get there. But today, it's about asking questions before you read so that you're better ready to read your story. It helps get your brain ready. Can you go like this? Getting my brain ready. Getting my brain ready. Can I see everyone
When
doing
I
that?
want to get memory ready, I don't like
Oh
memory.
my God. If you need to, get your brain ready. Now say that with me. Getting my brain ready.
Getting my brain ready.
Oh, thank you. Now you put your hands down and your eyes back on me. Evan, thank you. Evan, thanks. I'm going to show you how I do that. And I brought a book to show you this. You can do this anytime that you read a book. It can be a fiction, it can be a nonfiction. This is a helpful strategy for any reading that you do. So here I'm going to show you my page from my Oceans book. It's an eyewitness book, so they're really interesting. So
Yeah, we have some in the
good
classroom.
readers ask Evan. This is the last reminder. I need you to make a good learning decision.
Okay, yeah. Oh, look at the camera.
What do you notice on my sticky notes? What do you notice? What's the big word on here?
Before.
Before. I'm asking these questions as a reader.
Before you read
just before I'm reading it. Thank you, Dorian. So I was wondering as I was looking, I'm going to show you how I did this. I was wondering, just by looking at the pictures and the title page of Ocean Life, I didn't read any of the words. I was just quickly looking at the page, kind of like a picture walk. And I was like, why are the animals broken up into zones? And then I was wondering, what are all these long tentacles for? Can you see that? Make sure you get a good view. I was wondering as a reader that before I even got started. And when I did that, it helped me so that I got my brain ready. My brain was ready to learn. So that when I was reading this later, I was ready to go. Give me a thumb up if you can kind of see what I did as a reader. I was asking questions before I was reading so that I got my brain ready.
Are we supposed to do that with a different book and put both out?
Oh, we're gonna do it in a second. We're gonna see it. But give me a thumb up if you get what I did. I asked a question and helped get my brain ready to read. Darian, do you agree? Awesome. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Now it's your turn to try. I want you to try asking a question before you read the page that will help you get your brain ready. So here, I picked a page from my group right here. It's called Waves and Weather. Get a good view at the page.
Is that a pillow?
Look at the picture with not using your voice. And just think about, what is a question I could ask before I started reading that would help me get my brain ready to read this book? So when you have that question, maybe you're another one, put your thumb up. When you have a question you could ask a partner. And there is no right or wrong answer, it is just your thinking. It's just getting your brain ready. If you were gonna read this page about waves and weather, what is a question you could ask yourself to help you better understand the text? So now I want you to group up. So Evan and Clarice, I want you to pair share together, and then Darian and Kendra, I want you to share your question with each other, okay? Oh, we're gonna do it a little bit differently today, but thank you. So meet as partners and share what were your questions you had that you could ask before to help you better understand this. So you should be moving your body so you can pair share with your partner. And I'm just gonna listen. I'll leave the page open if you need to be able to point at something to help you.
I was wondering.
Oh, so you want to share with your partner, so share in a quiet
I
voice.
was wondering what the sheet is made out of. If that's made out of cloud or something. Pillow? If I could. Nothing for
What's your question, friend?
Is that from NASA?
Oh, that's a great question. Evan, what's your question?
That is space thing.
Has everyone shared one of their questions they've been thinking when they just looked at this page?
That is space thing from
You don't have any questions? Not even about anything? It could be the title, it could be any pictures that are on there.
But I know.
Okay, that's okay. We've been learning a lot about ocean, right? And water.
We have a painting about the ocean and water.
Okay, hold on to that question. Now, can you have your bodies facing me so we can talk about it? I know we all have realized, how do we ask questions before we read the text? Help us really understand what we read. And I heard a great question from Claire. She was saying, I really wonder what this is. I have no idea what this does because I've never seen this before. She was just thinking about it, and that's going to help her when she reads it to be like, I really need to pay attention as a reader because I don't know what this is. It got her brain ready to read. Thanks for sharing that. Doreen, would you like to share something you were wondering? I heard you say a good wonder about this. What were you wondering about this picture?
If it's destroyable.
If this are you talking about this picture, friend?
Yeah, if I got a bazooka, could I shoot it?
Oh, I
Would it go
thought
through or would it?
I heard you talk about this and be like, are these clouds? I heard you say that right
Yeah,
when we
that's
started.
different.
That's a different
Or
question.
is it like
Yeah.
ice?
Oh, okay. That's all
like
right.
Or if I threw a rock at it, would it go through? Or if I shoot
All
a
right.
bazooka.
Thank you for sharing that.
Would it shatter?
All right, when your bodies are facing me,
Well,
you'll
you
show me
probably
you're
said it
ready to
flame.
go
Yeah,
back
would
to
it
class.
shatter?
Oh,
Or
when your
would you
bodies
say
are
it
facing
flame?
me and your voice is off, you'll tell me that you're ready. You're listening to me as the teacher right now. So Evan, I want you to make a good learning choice. How can you move your body so that you're listening?
Like this?
Oh, and your body's up. Are you crisscross applesauce? Thank you. I know you know what to do as a learner. So, today, when you are back in the classroom, I want you to think about, what question can I ask before I started reading to get my brain ready
I know, but
to
I
learn?
haven't read it.
Oh, hold on. And we can do this with any nonfiction story.
know what I mean.
And this is so important because it helps get your brain ready so that you can better understand. So I know Darius, he saw my post-it notes. Oh, there's my post-it notes. I have post-it notes. When you do this as a reader, when you've asked a question before you started reading to help you better understand, I want you to put a post-it note in it, and I want you to share that with me because it'll let me know that you understand what we learned about today. Give me a thumb up if you know what your job is. Give me a thumb up. If you are unsure, can you let me know what you're unsure about or what you need help with understanding? What's your job?
My thumb's up.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Thank you, Jordan. Evan, do you understand what you're going to do once you get back to class? So, Evan, your job is when you go back, I want you to see if you can ask a question before you start reading to help you understand.
Can it be
And
a
it can
fiction book?
It can be a fiction book. It can be a nonfiction book. Any story.
Can it be the Son of
And it
Neptune?
even could be if you're already in the middle of your story. It could be before you start on a new section in like a chapter book.
Yeah.
Does it
But
involve
each
doing
chapter is
something like
28 pages.
Does it have,
Oh, Evan, what's your question?
does it have to be, do we have to write it on a post-it note?
Nope, I just want you to put it in your book and then I'll come over and can check in with you in a little bit, okay?